Why did I buy Kusama's native cryptocurrency called KSM? In today's video, I'm going to be explaining the reasons why. And the biggest reason why I decided to buy KSM is because, in my opinion, I think that Kusama is one of the best projects out there. When it comes to Kusama, what is it, right? It is quite essentially a canary network to Polkadot. Kusama is almost an identical but a more experimental version of Polkadot. Projects that wish to launch on Polkadot will first typically launch on Kusama first as a way to test out the project under real economic conditions. And now when I say that, some people, they may be thinking, how can Kusama be good? It's just a regular old testnet. But that is completely not the case. Kusama is actually a lot more than that. As a matter of fact, Kusama actually exists as its very own independent cryptocurrency. When compared to Polkadot, it is far easier and faster to make changes on Kusama. And also on top of that, it is far cheaper to rent building space on Kusama as well. And this makes it far easier for smaller projects and startups to start building on Kusama. I think that Kusama serves such an amazing purpose. You know, the project isn't like a lot of the projects out there that don't really have a use case. That is completely not what is going on. Kusama has amazing fundamentals, in my opinion. And I want to show you a very crazy statistic. You know, if we take a look at this, as of August, Kusama and Polkadot was ranked #1 in the world in terms of crypto development activity, which I think is very jaw-dropping. As a matter of fact, their development activity was so high that it actually beat out Cardano, Hedera, Chainlink, Aptos, and much more. Very impressive in my opinion. And I think that, if anything, truly highlights the conviction that people have for both Kusama and Polkadot. Because if they didn't believe in its future, if they didn't believe in its fundamentals, would we see this much development activity go on both of their networks? I think that simply wouldn't be the case. But in reality, it is. And I think, again, right, that, if anything, truly shows the belief that people still have in both Kusama and Polkadot. I think they understand its amazing fundamentals. On Kusama, we will find many amazing projects. For example, we will find Moonriver, Darwinia Crab, Sakura, Bifrost Finance, and many others. And these are all fantastic projects in my opinion. Furthermore, on the Kusama network, there is over 290,000 holders. And also on top of that, it has been able to finalize over 19 million blocks. Very astounding. And here's the thing. When it comes to KSM, the native cryptocurrency of Kusama, the way I view it is that it is providing me with such a fantastic risk-to-reward ratio. And of course, that's not financial advice. But when I take a look at KSM, it is currently down over 95% from its all-time high price. And that is not a joke, by the way. It's actually true. And when I take a look at something like that, the way I view it is that I am not risking to lose that much in order to potentially gain a lot in the future when it comes to KSM. Because for instance, if let's say I buy KSM right now, yeah, sure, the price could go down. You just never know. But here's the thing. Do I think it could go down over 95% in price from where it is right here, right now? I just don't think so. KSM may be down over 95% from its all-time high price, but I don't think it can go down over 95% from where it is right here, right now. I just don't think that's a big possibility. I think the probability of that happening is pretty much close to zero. I think KSM is much closer to a bottom than it is a top. I think that the ceiling is very far away, but I think the floor is very close. So when I see something this amazing, yet this low in price, how can I not buy it? You know, at least that's the way I take a look at it. And that is why, as of right now, I am consistently and constantly dollar cost averaging into KSM. I'm not day trading. I'm not swing trading. I'm not using any sort of leverage. You know, I'm not doing any of that type of nonsense. All I'm doing is focused on slowly but surely accumulating more and more KSM. And I am not necessarily worried about the price of KSM next week, next month, the next 6 months. I could care less about that. All I'm focused on is the next bull run. And I believe that during the next bull run, KSM is really ready to surprise a lot of people. And I think that Kusama is ready to shock the world in such a massive way during the next bull run. And if you want to watch my price prediction video on KSM, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it.